Okay, so mystery, I boldly say, is the name of the game. My name is Misi. All right, now, if you look at me, there's nothing mysterious at all about me. You can see everything here, right? You can? Yes? I know you can. Okay, but I can't say the same thing for our guest tonight. Who is he or who is she? Guess who? No, 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 no. I'm not asking you to guess who. That is the name of the show. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. But I'm going to leave that up to you, and we will be back right after this break. Delving into the world of theater. This individual is enthralling and quite an icon in the world of art. So this is all I can reveal to you for now. So let's just take a look at the screen and maybe you can come up with an idea of who this individual is.
Most people know her as an actor, a very fine one of our finest.
The kind of person who will give you 200%.
I remember both of us making a pact that we would always be there for the older ladies and looking across at each other and saying, oh, I think she's forgotten her line, and then we jump right in.
I first was watching her on TV before I ever met her, and I developed great respect and love for her prowess.
What you do, you just send her a script, she looks at it and says, I am game. Once she gives you that assurance, you can go home and rest.
If call time is 10 a.m., by the time I get there at 10 a.m., she would have been there by 10:30. Sorry, 9:30 or 9 o'clock.
Okay, so you've seen some of the things that these certain people have to say about our very special guest. Have you been able to guess who it is? Yes? No? Okay. All right. Okay. Well, now you've mentioned we don't know. I can't say yes or no. But this is what we're going to do. These individuals have also had experiences with our very special guest. So we'll just watch them and let's see if that can help you decide.
She's focused, she will move and get it done.
I've worked with her severally. One thing about her is that she is just one person that gives you what you want.
Very professional in all that she does, as a presenter, as a director, as a producer, as an actress.
When we were shooting Petro, she stayed till about 2 a.m. I was worried for her. We were in NAFDAC office, we stayed there till about 2 a.m. and she left. By the next morning I called her and she said, are you ready? When do you want me? You hardly get that from people in that cadre. You hardly get it.
This was a live performance. It was really crazy in the sense that the other actor forgot his lines. The audience had absolutely had no idea what was going on. But she was directing this man on stage, telling this man his lines without actually telling him his lines.
I know that she teaches young people. She's very committed. Sometimes you'll see people around her and you'll say, who's this young woman? And she'll say, oh, she's my mentee. I'm working with her. So she's done a lot to put into the next generation. So.
Will you please do me the honor of welcoming our very special guest, Mrs. Joke Silva. Lovely to see you. Welcome.
Thank you.
It is such an honor to have you here.
Thank you
and can I just
much.
say you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So
Thanks
the
to your
audience
management.
Well, we try. Okay, so like the audience here tonight, they've been having lots of fun trying to guess who you are, but of course,
okay.
you know, it's been very difficult, you know.
Really?
You achieved amazing things. I must say, I'm actually quite jealous because I've always wanted to be an actress.
Okay.
Yes.
And what happened?
I'm trying. I'm still
Okay.
trying. I'm still trying. Okay, so now I wanted to ask you a few things, and I'm sure, you know, in your career, in the span of your career, you've had to delve into many different characters, right? Now, the one thing that I wanted to ask you, because you played so many different characters, how do you take a character, read a script, and then say, I'm going into this character? What process do you go through in order to become that character?
How long have you got?
Let's try to keep it short and sweet, you know.
Okay. A lot of the time, what I do is read through the script
Okay.
and just get a general idea of what
Okay.
the character is.
All right.
And then ruminate over what I've read.
Of course.
And then read it again.
Okay.
Before I start learning the lines,
Okay.
you know, I read it again and just try to get an understanding of why, who, you know, what, you know, and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I start learning the lines. But most of the time, I wait till rehearsals before I actually start learning lines. Yes, I'm not one of those that likes to get to rehearsals already knowing my lines. No, you know, because it's a very collaborative process. You know, a very collaborative industry, and so you know, I look forward to the input from various people.
Oh, lovely. Is there any sort of role in particular that you would never play?
That's very interesting. Well, I think a couple.
Okay.
A couple.
Like?
I know that I'll never play. I mean, I've turned down a part like that before, where I was supposed to be, you know, a woman who had lost her children.
Yes.
And was supposed to have been instrumental in their death.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
never play
Okay.
that.
All right.
Never.
Okay.
I find that pretty obscene.
Uh-huh.
Especially in a society like ours, where women are always the ones blamed for not,
Of course.
you know, having problems with fertility.
Of course.
You know, and then I really don't believe I do anything about bestiality either.
Ooh.
You know, not I believe. I know.
Oh, you wouldn't. No, no, no.
not
I
in a
would not
million
recommend
years.
it.
No, exactly.
No, you shouldn't do
know,
that.
No,
No.
So
no.
I really, you know, anything in that area, no, thank you.
Of course. Okay. Now, you had your birthday, and at your birthday ceremony, you renewed your vows.
Yes.
What's it like, you know, being blissfully married to another actor? Wait, I haven't finished the question.
Okay, I'm listening.
The both of you enthralling, you know, enigmatic characters, both icons in your field, basically. When you're at home and you get into an argument or it's a heated discussion, do you turn all Shakespearean and go into character like, look here, my friend? Does that happen? Honestly, please tell us.
No. You know, because usually when you're likely to go into all, you know, get all Shakespearean and all that, there's supposed to be an audience. And
Of
usually
course.
when we're having an argument,
There's
no
nobody
audience.
there.
It's just us.
Okay,
You
so it's
know.
like, oh well, no, I'm not
Yes,
playing to
you know,
anybody.
exactly.
What's it like? How is it? I mean, being married. How long have you been married now?
26 years this
Wow.
month. And, you know, but you know what I find I still find it amazing when people say to, wow, you've been married that long. Because as far as we're concerned,
It's
really,
like,
is it that
really?
long? You
That's
know, it really doesn't seem
amazing.
that long. I mean, you know, probably when we've been married for 40 years, then we'll
Then
feel,
you'll be like,
yes,
okay.
We've been married for a while.
Excellent.
You know.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you this very, very odd question. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? You've been acting, so you played lots of different characters, different roles, but maybe it's out of character for you, or just what is the one thing that you can remember?
Well, one of the things that's just popped into my mind now, and that was crazy.
Okay.
That was when I was much younger, and I really wanted to, you know, my parents knew I wanted to be an actress, and I'd been working.
Okay.
And but my father was getting pretty fed up with situations where I'd go for a recording, and I'd be at the recording studio overnight.
Okay.
But what was happening in those days was that we never started work till probably about 7, 8 at night. You know, and then because all the other actors were working, I was about the only one who didn't have a day job, you know, and was a full-time actress. And my father just got so fed up one day. He locked me in my room and said, "You're not going anywhere." I hadn't finished shooting the production I was on, you know. And unfortunately for him, he forgot that there was a door, you know, the door out from my room that led onto the veranda. So I got onto the veranda, jumped over the street, jumped onto the ceiling of the porch, jumped down, and then
Bad girl. Well done.
And he was watching me, and then he was going, "Are you mad?" And you know, and just proceeded and jumped over the gate.
You saw him watching you?
Yes, and I jumped down and then jumped over the gate and ran off to the
Wow,
studio
you're brave.
and faced the music when I got back.
Yes. That is the signs of a true dedicated actress. Oh, wow, that's
crazy.
amazing. Okay, now, one more question. Now, for example, I mentioned earlier you play lots of roles. Has there ever been a role, like, for example, let's take Heath Ledger, who apparently passed away because he could not remove himself from the character that he played in Dark Knight. So he fell into a depression, had an overdose, you know, and then passed away. Now, my question to you is, have you ever been so, I mean, did you evolve so much into a character that you found it hard to separate yourself after playing that character? Has it ever been, what role was that exactly?
I remember years ago in playing the character of Omadua in The King Must Dance Naked.
Okay.
Now, Omadua goes through, you know, it's a period piece, number one. And then she's a woman who is not allowed, because of the tradition at the time, not allowed to inherit. And so she's not supposed to become the monarch. But she was the only child. I mean, her twin was given away and all that.
Okay.
You know, so she was so she was a woman pretending to be a man. You know, and then you have the oracle finding out that, you know, there's something shady about this king that we have. That was the oracle was Richard Bufem Damijo then, and it was just such a. I was pretty young, and I had quite a lot of experienced actors all around me, and I was playing the lead, you know, and it was just so much pressure. The pressure was immense. And I remember one day in performance, you know, because you kind of internalize the role, and going backstage, it was like I was going through a forest. I was just backstage, and I could see myself in a forest, and I said, "No, not good, not good." You know, you need a break from, and you know, I was losing so much weight, and
so you'd really immerse yourself into it, basically.
So I can really identify.
You can relate to that.
them. Yeah.
Wow. So how did you have a process of pulling yourself out?
Oh yes, I mean that meant I didn't take any work for a while.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay. Like how long was that?
Probably about another 3-4 months after that.
Okay.
You know, just get, and you know, I think that's the wonderful thing about having friends who are not in the industry, because I just tend to relax with those.
Of
You know, when
course.
I have roles like that, I just relax with my friends who are not industry practitioners.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much. Okay, so we will be back right after this break with some more interesting information about our very special guest.
Press money, give it to you. You need big money. Grow fat, dummy.
You be goats. Why you want contract to the back?
See your slam, you be like pig. Oh yeah, go one week. Maybe Kushaka, me, they always stop the league.
I put the bomber, who's the fuck your armor, cause the course match drama.
So I'm Ice Pressure Man, I'm J-Town's Grammy. I'm coming out fresh in my Jojo, a man.
So, earlier on, we were teasing our audience and the viewers at home about our very special guest, which turned out to be you. And now we have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Mystery guest, could you please come in? Ta-da. Would you like to come this way? And here we go.
Happy birthday.
How did you do this? Oh God. I was expecting this woman. I shouldn't, so this was why. Oh, God bless you. What happened?
Oh, long story.
Long
but here I
story.
am now. I had to
Oh,
come
this
and
is
give you your birthday
this is a
present.
wonderful surprise.
Oh, I'm glad.
Wow!
Yeah, yeah,
Wow!
yeah, yeah,
Wow!
yeah, yeah.
I mean, she's just looking at it. Sorry.
Oh no, don't start crying. No. Okay, breathe.
You know, it
Oh,
was
the
a
last
laugh.
person,
Yes!
the last person. Okay.
Oh, it was the last person, honestly.
I'm so glad you're
And I
very
just-
happy.
I thought about you today.
You did.
Honestly, and I was saying, what's happening? I haven't heard from you.
I just said,
Anything?
okay, I'm not going to call you until I see
Okay,
you
until
today.
now. Oh.
How are
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is what we
I'm
do.
good. I'm good.
Okay, all right. So now, mystery guest, could you
Yes.
please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Dede Yebovi, and I'm a childhood friend of Joke's. We were in school together at Holy Child College.
Oh, lovely.
So we go back.
Since 73.
Wow.
So you can calculate.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now can you tell us what Auntie Joke was like when the both of you were in Holy Child together?
Well, I'm not surprised she's acting.
Okay.
Because that was what we were doing together
Okay.
in school. She loved acting, and she used to write plays, and she was always into the arts.
All right.
You know, so it's not surprising that the very first play she did was The Night Stalker. And she wrote it. She used to write a lot of plays in school. So it was just something that came very natural to her.
Did you act with her, like when the both of you were in school
Yes,
together?
yeah, we
Okay.
used to act together a
The
lot.
Night
Yeah.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you would write and she would act too? Okay.
Sister played Owabuku
Yes,
at one
yes.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Kokwe.
Yes. We used
Oh,
to act
lovely.
together.
Okay.
Yes, we had
Now-
a very good drama department in the school.
All
you
right,
know?
okay.
Mm.
Now, apart from that, what mischief did you get up to?
You don't want to know.
Oh, come on. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do.
I
We
think you
do.
don't want to know because I think we're just some goody two shoes.
Yeah,
really?
we
Really?
Yeah, we're what they call we were
everything,
boring.
yes,
We were
yes,
boring.
yes.
But Joke, she was asthmatic, but she loved to run. She liked to be very athletic. She liked to do 100 meters and all that, but she was asthmatic. But she still insisted on running. So we always used to have her
Inhaler.
What do you call that thing? So after running 100 meters, get her inhaler ready. So she doesn't have an asthma attack, you know.
So what was the most memorable experience that you can say till date that you've had with her?
The Night Stalker.
The night. Tell us about the Night Stalker.
I can't remember, but it was very dramatic.
Okay.
It was about the Night Stalker was somebody that used to go around
Stalking people at night.
stalking people, you know, at night, you know, just going around, you know, attacking people, you know. It was just something
Oh my
crazy
goodness,
from
I
my
can
imagination.
imagine.
She must have been like 14, 15 when she wrote that play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she started writing
About 30.
about 13, yes.
Yes,
About
because
13,
of
well,
one,
from 1, from 3, yeah. She was
Yes.
about 13. So she'd been writing the, plays from
Wow.
way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we can't be messing around with your playwriting, Night Stalker.
I'll tell you.
I
And,
think you know what I think.
right? She did Omobokun as well. You know, then you did the one.
I remember the lines from Omobuku, in fact. You know.
Yes.
Please
Tell us.
Emiomobokun, the child of Oluoru. I will dance until something.
Okay, now, our very special guest who has come to surprise Auntie Joke Silva.
All the way from Ghana.
All the way,
Didn't-
you see,
didn't tell
that's pretty amazing. That's great stuff. Okay, so we will be back right after this break, and when we come back, Auntie Dede has a gift for Auntie Joke, but you'll see this when we get back. Auntie Dede has a gift for Auntie Joke, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. So here you are, my dear sister friend.
Oh, thank
I got this for you for your birthday. Sorry I couldn't make it.
Thank you.
I hope you like it.
Yes, I do.
And it
And
goes
it's
with your outfit.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Nice one. Thank you.
I'm really hoping that over the years I'll get opportunities like this, one after the other. These opportunities will come my way to be able to work with you, because you see, like I said earlier, I have these things that are lined up like on my work schedule for the next 2 or 3 years, and there is nobody that I'm thinking about except Joke Silva.
And to my auntie, I say this: you are just one of a kind. I don't think there's been anybody. I don't think there is. I don't know. I don't have the capacity to say this, but let me say, I don't think there will ever be somebody like you. But I'm just praying to God that someday we'll have somebody who will have another Joke Silva, because we need, what we pray for is that in this industry that we'll have other people who can be a better replacement for you. And I thank God that I know you. Thank you.
Joke, I like you very much. I admire you, and you know that. You call me incorrigible. You are too, in many ways than one. I wish you well. I don't know whether you started your school, but if you have, I know it's going to be a success, and people who come out of it are going to be well groomed. And talking about grooming, you are. Joke is well groomed from top to toe.
I'm so proud of you. I think it's what attracts people to you. It's just the way you take your work seriously, and I don't want you to lose that. And what attracts me mostly is that your laugh, which comes from the heart.
I'm here to celebrate my friend and my colleague, Joke Silva. You know I love you, baby. You know that. And it's been a long road. But even in this climate of it being really, really hard, I know we can make it all the way. So it's good. I'm glad you're being honored. Congratulations, darling.